And the other way, yeah, also. Out filter. So it's special like hertz. You do special hertz, or
just basically just taking everything out, any trace of the vocals away here. Unfortunately, now that's most of the track as well. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put another group in here, and I'm just going to listen to this one. Right. As you can hear, even that's not perfect. This is going to be the
so it's if it's going through.
That, yeah? Okay.
Because I tried to use in a guitar, but it's not coming in guitar. I don't know why.
No. If you solo this track.
Yeah.
And now press play on the intro there. That'll launch the clip first.
In first one.
Okay. So have a listen.
Yeah. So if I listen, and what next? I will try to think like.
Well, this sound is all about. Do you remember this is the one I did first? Yeah. So it's this oscillator.
So change for this one.
Yeah. So you can take off these two.
Yeah.
And now put this down to off, yeah? And now move this up. So you kind of change the quality of the sound. Now, the next thing is we want this envelope then.
This one?
Yeah. We want to send this to the filter. So leave it back up where it was actually, up a bit there. And now move this frequency. This is the filter frequency all the way down, yeah? All the way.
Yeah, better.
And now, when you move down the envelope, then you should hear this shape. Can you hear the shape change?
Yeah, much positive, yeah.
And now, try that there as well. Now, so you can get the...
Yeah, we have, yeah.
So, when you have... That's nearly...
What about
just
higher, no?
You could try it higher and then add in the sub.
A second, yeah.
And then you can change the level of the sub with it. So, the idea is, if you listen to this and then go scroll over here, keep going, and then listen to this one and say, okay, how close
But I don't have on this, yeah? Or it's original track. So
that's the original track.
So I need to find some similar to original track music, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, this is, you're trying to get that acidy sound, the so you listen to that and then go back
all the
time,
I save all the time, like if I, so I save.
Yeah, save it, yeah. Well, hang on, it looks like you're opening it from there, so go file, save, I've set as.
After you've done it, what do you do?
Okay.
Do the bass one.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Could not be opened. Okay, that's grand. So just click that again. Go file, but save as. See this one? And then.
Because I didn't have my one.
From there, so maybe save it onto your.
And this stop in my one, yeah, it's this stop. This stop. Oh, actually, very easy in my one, yeah.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah, just push. Yeah, save it there.
So, and what is the next? So, in which other? Can I close now?
No, yeah, you can close that down, yeah.
So, which next I'm going?
The next one is scroll back over here.
Here?
No, see, scroll back over.
Just, okay, yeah.
Now, so it's this sound next.
Yeah.
Now, so you need to drag out a synth.
It's not.
Yeah. Now, so for this sound, you're trying to get that do 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 do.
Yeah, but it's what we did. It's the same what we do last time.
Similar. No, you'll have to find the settings yourself.
Sound what it was an original track. Kind
of. It's you won't get it exactly right, but just try to get something that's shaped in a similar way.
And what other? So in Synclet and in which also other I going to find what more?
Do you want something to what we're designing is this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. And
so 4 of them, yeah, first 4.
4 of them, exactly, yeah.
So only first 4, yeah.
Only first 4. When you have those done, then we'll look at
okay. So just it, yeah.
And you can always refer back to the original track then to get an idea where you should go.
So in original, in a verse. So
it's on the original then is over on track 11. You know, so you can always like solo that and have a listen to it.
So in track 11, yeah? In solo.
Oh no, there's
No, not solo, this one.
exactly, yeah. So
And
you-
listen it. Yeah. And to sing it.
So then you can go back to the track you're editing and try to change the sounds of that. You know, so then go back and solo that then and make some changes. And if you want to open up the synth, then it's the wrench control, yeah?
Yeah, this one.
That's it, Joe.
Thanks.
Have a listen now. So can you put on your headphones there?
Yeah. I did second
Yeah,
and
that's not
third.
bad now, actually.
It's you did first. I did second.
Oh, okay.
I did second
Oh.
and
That's
third.
okay, actually, as well. Yeah, give it. Just turn this up a little bit.
But maybe, can you show me exactly how it should be?
Oh, it should be. Oh, see, that's not bad.
It's,
what you
it's,
have
it's
there.
near, but not.
It's near, yeah.
For second thing.
You see,
higher,
you could
yeah?
go up high like
It's
that,
higher,
yeah.
I think, yeah.
Or you could use this. Probably better with that.
You make it down now, yeah.
But you take away the bass, you just wanted some of the thickness without all of it.
Yeah, this is quack is good.
And yeah, so you're very close, you see, but it gets to the stage where like this is wrong and that's right, you know, little tiny changes. Like the envelope has to kind of brush off the sound just right, you know. But yeah, that's pretty good.
What about next? I'm not finished.
Or the next one. Yeah, so this, all of this needs to do is, if you listen to the original track,
Yeah.
oops. All it does is just this thick underneath everything else. So it's a very simple sound, this bass. Very,
For
very simple.
example, how we go and
So
do it.
I'll do it and then I'll take it away and then you can repeat it, yeah? So this is one where you have to kind of pull back on all these things and have
For a sing bass.
just a very little one on. So if I just take this out for a second, yeah? We'll just go back to the start, yeah?
The break.
Okay.
No.
Now,
And fourth also, sing chords also I need to do it, yeah?
what's that?
The next also I need to do it, yeah?
Sorry.
The next sing chord.
Oh yeah, you need to do. Yeah, well, I haven't listened to that one yet.
Okay.
Now,
Please, how to take
let's say I
away,
do it to this one. Yeah.
to take away the vocal from a song. And maybe if you can explain where you reduce to the tones, if you like.
What's that?
And maybe if you explain like what is the idea, what
I'm
you do.
basically just taking away the mid range.
Yeah, exactly, middle, yeah.
Like it's not going to.
From 4 till 6 they told like decibels if they told, but I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, it's not really going to be precise either. No, even that's not doing it. Let's see. That's about the best you can do.
So it's only
So let's open mine on here and just get started. Now, the file that you're going to need, I'll just show you where it is. See if you go on to Roommate 2. Now, you won't be able to get it yet. See Nightcall Exercise 1. two first synth sounds we're going to make. And the kind of springy, twangy sound. Now, the springy, twangy one, if we get that one, I think that's a good way to warm into the other type of sounds that you can create. Now, what we actually have in the set then, as you see, I have this track, the original track here, and it's muted. So that means if you want to have a reference, like this is, if I play this whole row here, one thing I need to do is replace the drums. I might just replace the drums and save it again. Did anyone get to start this last week?
No.
No, okay. Right, I'm just going to save because there's a problem with the drums here. So let's save it down. So to play this, and see, it's playing these two MIDI parts, but there's no sounds obviously because we have no synths dropped onto them yet. So I'm actually going to start with the second one. I'll just drag this over here just for clarity. Now, I find it in the plugins folder, plug it down. Would it be better off turning off the light?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Now, as I'm editing each sound, it's probably wise to solo it. Now, remember what I want from that is kind of down. I'll listen to that track again. Now, think about what you're hearing there. Now, envelope-wise, look back up here. Can you see this without me turning the light on?
Yeah.
More or less. Right. So I'm going to turn off the sub. I'm going to turn off the sub. I'm going to turn on the square. I don't want it to be modulated by the LFO because if I have this switch up, that means the LFO is moving this dynamically behind the scenes. You know, the LFO is low frequency oscillator. So I'm going to have that off. I've listened to this now. Okay, so that's the raw wave. Now I'm going to bring the frequency down and I'm going to play with the envelope a minute because you can see I already have this at maximum attack time, which means, or sorry, fastest attack time, I don't want to get confused with that. And I leave these two at 0. So at the moment this is just going to be a drop and the timing of the drop is going to be set by this fader here. Okay, we're getting somewhere there already. Okay, the shape of it is kind of right. Do you know what happens about this? Finesse. Like a blip. Now, the next control then I want to look at is resonance control. Now you can hear that kind of adds a quality that you can hear in the other sound. I'm not going to get it exactly right. Now, I think it's even slower. That's a little bit closer. And these synths are one of these things where here is right, here is wrong, and there is right. Really, you've got to make big rough adjustments first, and then little tiny tweaks to make or break a sound. It's not how bright I want it. Now from there, the There's a couple of variations I can do on this. In fact, I think mine was too fast there. Probably not bright enough. What can I do? Well, I can say, is it in a too low an octave? Because remember, this kind of switches it up 12 semitones higher. I could add in the sub oscillator now. Kind of sounds like it as well. Well, actually, I prefer with the sub off, this down lower.
The sub on with it down low.
The sub with it down low, we can have a listen. Yeah, that's kind of interesting as well. See, we're not going to bang on, so we're looking for something that's going to do the same job. See, once you have the filter shape thing sorted out, then you can go back to these waves and try things. There's two more balls there. Now, it doesn't get a bit too whistly for me, so I'm taking that down a little bit. Now, the polysynth one is pretty difficult to get with this synth. But you have to ask yourself, what's the shape of each note? Does each note begin at full volume? Does it drift up? Is it kind of smooth at the edges, or is it angular at the edges? You know what I mean? Does it have sharp corners? Does it have soft corners? Where is it in the octave? So if I'm going to drag another Tadiano out, I'm going to solo this because it's going to get confusing if I listen to both of them. Just try it with this. This could be a whole filter shape thing. So now the envelope is doing something. Having a slower attack just smooths off the edges at the start. Now, I could also send, see the way this is set to gate, remember I was telling you last week, we've got two envelopes really in this. We have okay, where's the body of this envelope? Around there, maybe. Okay, can you hear that kind of rush bit at the start there? Alright, does anyone want me to go back over any part of that, or is everyone happy to just
Save and exchange for other track.
see this little there's a little kind of what do you call it? It's like a little floppy disk. You can actually save that there, and you can save the VSP bank, yeah? Now, or if you wanted to copy it within a project, you can just copy the
Index track, yeah, index like from bass to drum or anything, yeah.
Like say if I put another MIDI track in here, then there is that same device in there. I don't think there's anything you can save inside the patch itself. Is that okay?
So it can go with all the like sounds. It can go exchange from bass to, for example, drums.
Yeah, you can actually see. There's a lot of preset sounds in here. Yeah.
Presets for what?
These are presets for the synths. These are different sounds that come bundled with the synth. But
So how you can use it in this preset?
Oh, very easy. I'll just show you quickly. Say if we go back to, say if I go onto the bass here now, because I'm messing with what I've done already. Say if I just solo the bass.
So this preset can go not only with U62 but for any other, yeah?
Yeah, for all of them. Yeah.
Damien, do you know the way you said that the packs are there to copy and paste onto your memory stick?
Yeah.
What does the Taluno come under?
That's a VST. So if you want that, where you'll go with C and roommate, or yeah, roommate 2. Oh. Yes, if you want to copy that out, what you'll get then is, or copy that onto your memory stick, you'll have 4 empty MIDI tracks and then the audio tracks. And then what we're going to do is, we're just going to look at doing a quick remix of this, if we have some. Basically, see what people are doing on their computers and send messages. So, who's PC10? I'm going to send a message there. And it should pop up on the machine. Can you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically if I see you're doing, like, don't forget to use the chorus or something like that, I'll be sending messages just on the machine up here. But also, you know, I have to tell you this in advance just in case